To all the viewers and all the devotees, I pay my solemn obeisance. Dear devotees, there are many viewers who are constantly requesting me to make videos in English language. So I have made a video earlier, but afterward I thought it is not that much important, but later on when many people started requesting, so I decided to pay attention on them. So their request is to make videos on the topic of Hindu system, Hindu religion. It is a very vast term, and before understanding about Hinduism, we should know first thing that who is Hindu. In the scripture, the word Hindu is not present, but in the literature, like in Sabd Kalpadrum and Braspati Agam and Brad Smriti, we have the term mentioning Hindu. Hinam dushyate iti Hindu jati visheshaha. That is, one who discards vices from his mind and from the society is Hindu society. Here it is Jati Visheshaha, that means society, Hindu society. So, but this literature, Sabd Kalpadrum and Braspati Agam, all these literatures are of later date. In scriptures, which we will talk about few minutes, we have no mention of the word Hindu. Some Hindu scholars say that Hindu is a Parsi word, and Parsis, they are using this word in a derogatory sense. They are calling dacoits to those who are called Hindus. So this is an offensive term for Hindus, and so they advise that Hindus should not use this Hindu word. Instead, they should use Arya word, which is a good word, which denotes that whatever best you have in yourself, that is Arya. So the word for Hindu religion is not there in our scripture, means the authentic scriptures. The word there is Sanatana Dharma, Sanatan Dharma. What is the meaning of Sanatan? This Sanatan word itself magnifies and clarifies the philosophy in a nutshell. Sanatana means that which is present at this moment, everything that is present at this moment were also present in past and would also be present in future. This Sanatan word also denotes that everything which is present in this world, or you can say the existence itself, that word is Sanatana, means all the things is present in its reality and its totality. It is present and would never be absent, means it is eternal. So the vastness in the form of expansion, so it is infinite. Sanatana is infinite, and vastness in sense of direction, it is present in every direction, all directions. And as for entitical existence, all the entities belong to this, and for all time to come, all times to come. So this is the eternal existence which Sanatana denotes. So the exact scriptural word for Hinduism is Sanatan Dharma. That is the correct word for Hinduism. But it is recognized by government. Hinduism is recognized by government and it is a popular word. So it is vastly used, and there is nothing wrong in using that term, since if suppose if a book or any encyclopedia or any dictionary uses a term in a wrong sense, that does not mean that it that the word itself is derogatory. If our work and our character and our deeds and our philosophy is good, then even if you address that good thing in wrong or derogatory sense, even then that word is pious, that word is acceptable. So here Sanatan Dharma is a clear alternative to Hinduism. Now if you want to understand anything that about any religion, you have to go through the literature and all the scriptural texts that religion possesses. And in Sanatan Dharma there is a vast range of literature, and in this video I would like to address only those literature, and then in next video we will deal with philosophy. So in this video I start with the text which is the most acceptable and most venerable text, and that text is Veda. This Veda, this word Veda comes from dhatu vid. Vid means knowledge, and knowledge in all senses, not only in the physical senses but also in spiritual, metaphysical senses and nirvana senses. ultimate knowledge. Veda means ultimate knowledge. There are 4 Vedas, and it is very it is this Veda is in India. This Veda has generated many controversies. So controversies in the sense that there are many translations in many languages, and those translations do not reflect the real sense of Veda. Since Veda is in Sanskrit, and not only in Sanskrit but Vedic Sanskrit. Vedic Sanskrit is different from common Sanskrit. So the controversy is still present. There are many Western scholars who have translated Veda in English, but they have lost the essence of Veda, since they were not Sanatan Dharmis. So they never followed the instructions and never followed the way of life that Veda provides. So their translation is not acceptable to the scholars of Sanskrit literature who are Sanatan Dharmi themselves. So here I would like to say that you should read only the authentic translation or digests of Veda, especially Aravinda Ghosh, Dayananda Saraswati, Vyasa, and not of Western scholars like Max Muller and William. So now the period of Veda, about the period of Veda I would say that here there is controversy. Many scholars say that these are compiled around 1200 BC, or some say that around 1500 BC to 1200 BC. But many scholars, Indian scholars, they say that Veda is compiled around 20,000 BC. This is a vast range difference, and so here controversy emerges out. And there are some scholars like Dayananda Saraswati who say that the age of Veda is millions of years ago. So it is up to you to accept any of the version, but it is one thing that is clear, that it is the oldest text available in human history, and Sanskrit is the oldest language present and is the mother of all languages according to the Indian scholars. But many Western scholars would not want to give credit to Sanskrit to that extent. They say that Sanskrit uh, is among the pool of mother languages. So it is up to you to accept whichever version, but I suppose that Sanskrit is the oldest, because in all those languages like Latin or Greek or Arabic or Roman, in all and Aramaic also, many words of Sanskrit are present in literally in that form which is present in Sanskrit at present, and some are clearly they are distorted, but you can trace their origin to Sanskrit language. So if you really want to study Hindu scriptures, Hindu literature, you have to study Sanskrit. Here, this is the point I want to make you to clear.